Hey friends, Tux here. For this particular video, I want to talk about something I'm really passionate about, and that's probably something you don't think about much in 2020, and that of course is the Microsoft Zune, okay? The Zune is the little mini player, kind of like the competing player to the Apple iPod that Microsoft put out in the early 2000s, okay? And I wanted to talk about it a little bit because I still love my Zune, and if, even if it's like 2020 and people have bigger, hard drives on their phones and they have more music and stuff, it's still really good to actually have a dedicated music player to have music on for long trips, flights, that kind of thing. I still really recommend it actually. And this little Zune you can buy on eBay or Amazon. There's different places you can have it. If I can find a good link, I'll put a link down below for you. But I still recommend them because they're really great little players. And you might say, oh, Tux, why don't you have an iPad or something? I do. I've had iPods before I had a Zune. I had not the original, but like the second gen iPod and like ones after it, and I love the iPad. It's nice, but there's something really nice about the SSD little micro configuration of Zune. And back when Microsoft actually had the player going, when it was actually on the market, they had this great service where you pay $15 and you get 10 MP3s, yours forever, to download each month. And so really you're paying like $5 for a streaming service that Apple charges you, what, like 10, 20, I guess 15 bucks now. Yeah, I lose track with all these packages, I think it's like $15 for the music package alone, like Apple Music, and Microsoft charged 15, but every month you get 10 MP3s that you download and you keep forever, even if you unsubscribe to Zune, which is really great. So I'm kind of sad that Zune disappeared off the market. Again, if you can find these, they are fantastic little players. It had great things where you could share music with other people, full songs that were like streamed songs off the service you could share with other people even if they weren't part of the service, which is really cool. Now it did have its downfall a little bit. One of the worst things about this is they went the Apple route, and besides having USB on the end here, the actual charging end was this terrible little Microsoft only connector. Okay, so they had their own proprietary plug, and Apple does this all the time, and Microsoft followed the suit so they could make their own Zune accessories and charge more for them. But the problem is no one wants this. No one wants this. They want USB. Okay, even back then they wanted USB. The original fatter USB. So it's I don't know why they had to have their own charger. And I think in the very last version of Zune they actually did have USB. I'd have to fact check that though. But most of the ones you find on eBay all are this Zune charger, which you can get this super cheap on eBay for like $1 or something. It's not much. But anyway guys, I just wanted to talk just real quickly about the Zune. I still love my Zune. I recommend them. I do like this over iPod actually, even in 2020. Just for me, I find it easier to use. I like the service that uses more types of MP3s. Apple's been off and on about being restrictive about encoding an MP4, and sometimes certain players may not use that, and it's a real problem. But this is really open to other types of music you download off like Pirates Bay or Linux or whatever. It's very open, which is good. And of course it works with previously purchased Zune music, which is great, which is open MP3s anyway. So if you have any questions about the Zune, please reach out to me. Again, tuxtoys@gmail.com. I'm here to help you. But if you see one of these bad boys, if you have a friend who's throwing it away or something, snag it. It's a beautiful little player, and I'm really passionate. I like aluminum back. I mean, this is like what, 20 years old or something, 15 years old, and I got this for a Christmas gift, and I still absolutely love it. Okay, so great little player, highly recommend it. Check it out, Zune. Okay, all right friends, we'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.